Hello again, I'm Robert Fithen. I recently went to Germany. Maybe you've seen that video where I take you along with me on some of the places I went. I went all kinds of places, did all kinds of things, ate all kinds of food. And in that video, I showed you trying out some currywurst. I also did Winzerwurst and Thüringer roast bratwurst. Also ate some of those paprika chips that are so popular apparently. Yeah. It's all right. That bread, though. Did, you know, basic foods like ice cream, which was delicious. Try some... Oh. Wow. Had some spicy cheeseburgers, had some fish. I did not have the Met, though. Limits. I had some great breads, had some great pastries. And a lot of it was completely delicious. I don't know, the chips were kind of okay. Everything else was, I mean, mind-blowingly delicious. It was wonderful. But I wanted to save some stuff for back home, bring a little Germany back with me before I tried it, and that's where these snacks come in. Now, I've got 4 here to try. I've got the extremely popular Knoppers. A lot of Germans love these, and I actually saw people eating these on the train, so I know that they're popular. I got this Prinzen Rolle Schoko crackers here, and I saw this big Prince statue of this guy in Frankfurt when I was there, and he's looking all cool and stuff, so I'm like, I'll try some of his wafers there. I've got these fine butter waffles that have broken open from Briscato. And I have got this Hanuta, which I don't think is actually from Germany, but it's very popular in Germany. And so I'm going to try all of these and, yeah, bring in a little bit of Germany back with me. Let's start with the big one, the Canopers. Now, I'm not trying all of these at the same time, even though that's how the video will make it appear. I'm not going to eat all this at once. Savor, you know, but the video will be edited so that it looks like I'm eating just one thing after another. So yeah, these Canopers, which as you can see is basically sort of like a very thin wafer with the chocolate on the bottom and then this kind of vanilla wafer in the middle and another chocolate wafer there. So it's like a lot of, it's similar to like the, what are those things called? I can't remember the American version. I'll put it on the title here. Well, it's very dry, and it's very, oh, there's a little bit of a nut flavor that I wasn't expecting. Yeah, it's okay. It's not really blowing my mind. It's pretty good. It tastes like your basic little wafer with a chocolatey underside there. Well, that's decent. I don't understand why these are hugely popular, though. But it's nice. I don't hate it. It's alright, it's pretty good. You get 8 of these in a pack, and yeah. Canopers. They're alright, they're pretty good. Okay, so let's do the Prince guy next. This is Prinzen Rolle Schoko. So little chocolate flavored crackers here. This feels like it might be a little crushed. This was in my carry-on. That's all I had was carry-on. I didn't do the check. But has a nice little arrow here to tell you how to open this. But I'm hoping this isn't just a bunch of dust. Okay, they did survive the trip. So these are actually pretty good size And it's a nice smooth cracker here with the chocolate in the middle. And so let's see how royal these taste. Oh, it's a nice flavor. It's very, like the Canopers, it's very dry. Oh my God, you're definitely going to need a drink with this. This is super dry. Okay. I've done 2 so far, and at this point the Canopers are winning. This is not... The cracker has really no flavor, and the chocolate itself is very bland. The Prince guy is pretty cool though still. Big thing of him in Frankfurt. Yeah. So far we're stacking up like this, with Canopers on top of the Prinzen Rolle Chacos. Yeah. You know, the thing about this Prinzen thing here is that, you know, you peel the top off here and then it's just exposed. So it's dry. You got to eat all these at once, I guess. As dry as this is, it's only going to get even more dry just sitting out. So Hanuta is next. Hazelnut Schnitt. So some cut hazelnuts in here. Do you open this from this? I guess you open this from here. Yes. Okay, here we go. Okay, individually wrapped. Similar to the Canopers. And these look similar to the Canopers. These are more wafers with chocolate. This is variations on a theme here, pretty much. And I don't see the little vanilla part in the middle. This is simply the wafer and the layer of chocolate in the middle.
No, hazelnut. This is like a chocolate. Yeah. Yeah, this one.
Got a little more of a full flavor than the Canopers does. The Canopers is more of that dry wafery thing with a little bit of a flavoring of that little vanilla thing in there, and then the chocolate layer. But this is like, if you're going for just the chocolate, you want something chocolatey, I would go for the Hanuta. And unlike the Prince, you know, they're individually wrapped and then you save the rest for later. Yeah, I can definitely taste the chocolate and the hazelnut. Good flavor there. So the last one are these fine butter waffles. And this is Biscotto makes these. I'm not sure if they're affiliated with Biscotti. But you can see on the back that it has the Aldi logos on it. For both Aldi North and Aldi South. And in the US, we just have the one Aldi. I like that this has a nutritious score, a Nutri-Score. And this one rates an E. So this has no nutritious value at all. I've seen things when I was in the stores in Germany that had like A and B, and those were like, you know, the breads, you know, the wheat stuff, and, you know, whole rye, you know, whatever. And those were always like A and B. This is all the way down on the red. This has no nutritious value whatsoever. Obviously all about taste. Individually wrapped. Fine butter, Wafflen, fine butter waffles. So this is a little bit of a different thing. This is not your 2 pieces of wafer with a chocolate in the middle. This is just simply a little wafer or little waffle crackers. There you go, very thin, harmless, but apparently still no nutritious value. Interesting. It says with 18% butter, but I'm feeling a little bit of syrupy kind of. Oh, syrupy flavor. These are pretty good. Well, I don't mind if I do have another. There's 4 in each one of these little packets. I'm going to break it first, that way I don't drop part of it on the floor. Yeah. And this isn't one of like Canopers or the Hanuta, which were supposed to be super popular. These are just something I just picked up at Aldi because I thought they looked good. I mean, they are. Yeah. So if I had to rate these, I'd put these on top, followed by the Hanuta, followed by the Canopers, and I would actually put the paprika chips in 4th place, and then put the Prince on the bottom, because this is just very dry cracker and not a lot of chocolate flavor. So yeah, but nothing is going to beat that fresh out of the bakery German bread. Nothing's going to beat those German pastries. Nothing's going to beat that. I think it was actually Italian flavored ice cream, but I got it in Germany 2 different times from 2 different places. Nothing's going to beat that. Although I guess one of those would have to beat. I don't know. They're completely different things, so you can't really compare. But those were all topping any of this stuff. But as far as stuff that you can bring in a carry-on bag back home, I would put the fine butter waffles at the very top. I think you can get these in the U.S. if you just look up butter waffles. They probably have a brand. I don't know if it's going to be as good as this brand or not. I mean, it's Aldi, so maybe Aldi in the U.S. has these. Let me know in the comments if you've ever seen these at a. And it would probably not be fine butter Wafflen. It would probably say like butter waffles or something. But you can definitely taste the butter flavor. It's very light. It's not exactly crispy. It's more crunchy, which I prefer. Even though it is thin, it still has a crunch to it. And so yeah, that's my favorite. Didn't see that coming. I thought it was going to be those Canopers just because they're so hugely popular, and I actually saw people eating those on the train. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with these snacks. What German snacks have you tried? Are you in Germany? Have you tried them all? What's some of your favorites that I didn't get, that I should have got, that, well, there's no way I'm going to get now? Let me know in the comments. And be sure to watch my German video if you haven't done that, if you enjoyed this one, because that's me all over Frankfurt, all over Hamburg, and also Cuxhaven. And I'm not going to a lot of the big... I don't show the same stuff that you've seen in all the other... You know, here's the 10 things to do in Hamburg. Oh, you got to go visit this church, and you got to go on the river, and you got to stop by the opera house. And I don't have a lot of that on there. I do my own kind of... I mean, I went by those places, but I didn't do a lot of video on that because you've seen that before. The only thing that is in the videos where a lot of people have it in their video is when I went to Hamburg, I stayed right on the Reeperbahn, and so I have a lot of that on there. But yeah, so other than that, it's a lot of like, you know, just different. I'm on a nude beach, you know, there's that part. That's in Cuxhaven. So yeah, check it all out if you want, and also I'll be back with, of course, more videos about music and records and all of that stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will talk to you again in the next one. I'm gonna go pick my teeth and do some running, work some of this off. I have terrible metabolism. I know I just gained like 5 pounds just doing this video.